STEM is a process. You start with a kid, a kindergartner, and you introduce them to robotics. That same kid will enter elementary and learn how to build a robot on their own. They'll move on to middle school and build an even more advanced robot. And finally, they'll reach Galaxia, where they use all they've learned in this process we call the STEM conveyor. The STEM conveyor is a never-ending cycle, led by the same kids who grew up in it and pass their knowledge and experience to the kids who'll come after them. The system ensures that we can bring STEM to kids of all ages. And the most important part of the STEM conveyor is that it's made for kids, by kids. You open a team, mentor a child, and give them the tools to pass it forward. But you don't just stop there. What about all the places where you can't open a team? Well, you plan a new program, like a robotics class for kids with disabilities. You start Comet Days, organize a robotics fair, teach girls how to code. You raise donations for an abused women's refuge, start a robotics club in the refuge. Plan a city-wide network of teams, reach schools, kindergartens, and community centers. And when all your team members are already mentoring teams, you recruit other teams to mentor every new team you'll open. And that's how we do it. We build a STEM network, made by kids, designed for kids. The STEM conveyor works as a chain. But what happens when you remove a link from it? Well, that's what happened to us when the pandemic hit us. Due to lockdowns, most of our programs closed and our progress came to a halt. It felt like the spark we once lit was starting to fade away. But distance and lockdowns are not what's going to stop us from impacting youth and spreading STEM. When you fall down, you get right back up. You rebuild your system, and when you're done rebuilding it, you expand. You open new teams, you start projects outside of your city. You build a larger and more sustainable community. You reach new sponsors, you build connections with other teams and organizations. You relight your spark and use it to light sparks in every corner of your community. Our community is stronger than it ever was, but we are far from done. There are always more communities we can impact. We aim to reach and inspire every kid in our city, and bring STEM to advantaged and disadvantaged youth alike. In order to reach this goal, we work together as a team and lead the future generations of STEM leaders. Because for us, it's all for kids, by kids.